My name is Letty, and I used to love taking long showers. There was something soothing about the steam, the steady rhythm of water on tiles, and the isolation from the world. But now, every drop sends a shiver down my spine. It all started a few weeks ago. I had just moved into a quaint little apartment on the outskirts of town. The rent was cheap, the neighbors quiet, and it had a certain charm with its vintage fixtures. I was particularly enamored with the clawfoot tub in the bathroom. It looked like something out of an old movie, a slice of history I could immerse myself in. The first night in my new place, I decided to take a long, relaxing shower. As the hot water poured over me, I felt the stress of the move wash away. I closed my eyes, letting the steam envelop me. That's when I heard it, a faint whisper, barely audible over the rush of water. I dismissed it as my imagination, maybe the pipes making noise. The whispers became more frequent. Sometimes, I would hear soft murmurs just as I was drifting off to sleep, other times when I was alone in a room. Always, they were just on the edge of perception, impossible to make out but undeniably there. One night, after a particularly long day at work, I stepped into the shower, eager to unwind. The bathroom was filled with steam, the mirror fogged over. I turned on the water, the hot stream easing the tension in my muscles. As I stood there, eyes closed, I heard the whisper again, clearer this time, right behind me. I spun around, but there was nothing there. Just the empty bathroom. My heart pounded in my chest, and I laughed nervously, telling myself it was just the exhaustion playing tricks on me. But the uneasy feeling lingered. The following nights were the same. Every time I showered, the whispers grew louder, more insistent. I started to hear words, though they made no sense. "Join us," they seemed to say, "and it's so cold here." One evening, determined to prove to myself that it was all in my head, I set up my phone to record audio while I showered. I turned on the water and tried to relax, but my nerves were on edge. I finished quickly, grabbed my phone, and sat down to listen to the recording. At first, there was nothing but the sound of water. Then, faintly, the whispers began. "Join us," they said, "and come closer." My breath caught in my throat as I heard another voice, clearer, more desperate. "Letty, help us." I dropped the phone, my hands shaking. How did they know my name? I couldn't sleep that night, the fear gnawing at me. I had to find out what was happening. The next day, I did some research on the apartment. What I found chilled me to the bone. Decades ago, the building had been a boarding house. Several tenants had mysteriously disappeared, their bodies never found. The rumors spoke of a cult, dark rituals, and sacrifices. I knew I couldn't stay there, but I felt compelled to help the voices, if they were indeed trapped souls. That night, I lit candles around the bathroom and filled the tub, trying to create a seance. I stood in the shower, water cascading over me, and spoke to the voices. "Who are you?" I asked, my voice trembling. "What do you want?" For a moment, there was silence. Then, the whispers came, a cacophony of voices all at once. "Free us," they said. "Break the curse." I felt a cold hand on my shoulder, and I turned to see a shadowy figure standing there, its eyes hollow and filled with sorrow. My blood ran cold, but I forced myself to stay calm. "How?" I asked. "Destroy the source," it whispered. "The mirror. Break the mirror." Without hesitation, I grabbed a towel rack and swung it at the mirror with all my strength. The glass shattered, shards flying everywhere. The voices screamed, a deafening sound that made me cover my ears. Then, there was silence. I don't know what happened after that. I must have passed out because I woke up on the bathroom floor, alone. The mirror was in pieces, the bathroom a mess, but the oppressive feeling was gone. The air felt lighter, the whispers silenced. I moved out the next day. Now, every time I step into a shower, I can't help but listen for the faintest whisper, a reminder of the horrors I left behind. My name is Sarah, and I used to love taking long showers. Now, I dread them, haunted by the voices that once called out to me from the darkness.